bright, lovely, and cheerful day to everyone. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I am your English coach Leia, and together with me are my co-coach Gian, Jeff, and Hannah. And if this is your first time on our channel, anyone to learn grammar? Feel positive, transform your life because we are here for you. Alright, so last vlog we tackled about nouns. So when we say nouns, they are also called naming words, which refers to the names of a person, places, animals, things, and events. And for now, we will explore another lesson that is exciting and interesting lesson for us, as we will explore one of the part of speech and one of the things that brightens and gives colors to the sentences that we say is no other than adjectives or pungway in Cebuano. So without further ado, come and join us in exploring the world of adjectives. So to begin with our lesson, let's have a storytelling. So let me share to you a lovely story that relates to our lesson today, and it's all about me and my little puppy. So listen carefully as I will ask you some questions afterwards, okay? The story of me and my little puppy goes like this. One sunny day, my little puppy jumped onto a red couch and played with his new toy. I liked to watch him play and it made me feel happy. Soon, my playful puppy yawned, so he was a tired puppy. What I do is I pick him up and laid him on his soft brown bed. Soon, my sleepy puppy was snoring away. Alright, so that was the story of me and my little puppy. Okay, so now, let me ask you some questions. My first question is, what do you think are the words from the story that describes other words? Yes, the words that describes other words are sunny or mahayag in Cebuano, which describes the day, little or gamay in Cebuano, which describes the puppy, red or puwa in Cebuano, which describes the couch, new or bago in Cebuano, which describes the toy, happy or nalipay in Cebuano, which describes what I feel, playful or madulaon in Cebuano, which describes my puppy, tired or kikapoy in Cebuano, which describes my puppy also, soft or humok in Cebuano, which describes the bed, round or lingin in Cebuano, which describes the bed, and lastly, sleepy or katulgon in Cebuano, which describes the puppy. Alright, so those are the words that describes other words. So what do you think those words are called? Yes, they are what we call adjectives or pungway in Cebuano. Okay, so for my last question, is adjectives are vital components of sentences? Yes, in each language, adjectives are vital components of sentences because utilizing adjectives implies that we can express the nature of any individual or item. So without descriptive words, we couldn't say and how any text or articles resembles. And in addition, not just pronouns and nouns are the words which are utilized for portrayal of something or some individuals. Adjectives functions that too. Alright, so to further explore the lesson, I will give you to Coach Jeff as he will be exploring the lesson more about adjectives and adjectives in our mother tongue.
Hi, it's me, Jeff, your English/MTB coach. For the continuation of what Coach Leah said, adjective or descriptive words may occur as unaffixed forms or the affixed forms. So, I will show you the adjective of unaffixed forms. So, what are the unaffixed forms in adjectives? So, the first one is the color. So example of colors are puti or white, azul or blue, dalag or yellow, pula or red, itim or black, verde or green, and rosa or pink. So the second unaffixed form is the physical conditions. Example of that is the bungol or deaf, the bakul or lame, the buta or blind, the apa or dumb, the bungi or harilip, and the libat or the cross-eyed in English. So these physical conditions can be seen for people who are physically disabled. The next one will be the size. So this will refer to how big or how small an object, or how big or how small the object that you are describing with. So the first one will be gamay or small, taas or long, kitid or narrow, dako or big, mubo or short, and dalapad or wide. For example, ang ako ang gamit nga lapis kay mubo. In English, the pencil that I use is short. Okay, is that clear, guys? Okay, so the next one will be, the fourth one will be the psychological or mental state. So the examples of this are buang or crazy, tunto or stupid, bugo or dumb, howd or intelligent, lala or dull, and gaga for stupid. Okay, so these are some of the curse words in Bisaya, but you don't have to use this because this may cause some problems. So the example of psychological or mental state is, are you crazy? Or in Bisaya, nabuang na ka? Another one will be, you are so stupid. Or in Bisaya, tunto kay ka. Okay, so in the fifth one, we have here moral or ethical qualities. So for the first moral or ethical quality is ngilngig or great, buutan or good or nice, garbuso or proud. But when we are referring to a woman or a girl, that will be garbosa. Another one is bangis or cruel or fierce. And then the last one, we have the talawan or coward. So these are the examples of moral or ethical qualities. For example, is when you say ngilngig. Okay. Ngilngig kaayo mo tabi si Jeff. So in English, Jeff is so great in speaking. Aww. So another example is talawan. For example, is when you are afraid to go inside of a room and then someone will tell you this, talawan kay ka. So that are the examples of moral and ethical qualities. So the next one is form or shape. So the first example is lingin or round, which is an example of a ball. So it is a round. Another one is tupong or even. And then rectangulo or rectangle. And cuadrado or square. And triangulo, which is the triangle. And tarong or straight. So this is also part of the unaffixed forms. So this is called the reduplication of bases, to indicate identification expressed as just a little bit. So example, these are the examples of that. So gamay-gamay or smaller, dako-dako or bigger, itom-itom or darker, daot-daot or thinner, taas-taas or taller, tambok-tambok or fatter, and the puti-puti or whiter. So the next one is the reduplication of base plus on or somewhat. Example, these are the examples of that. So gamay-gamayon, again, plus on. So that will be gamay-gamayon or somewhat small. Dako-dakoon or somewhat big. Gwapa-gwapahon or somewhat beautiful. Taas-taason or somewhat tall. Tambok-tambokon or somewhat fat. Puti-pution or somewhat white. In addition of that examples, we have here itom-itomon or somewhat dark or somewhat black, berde-berdehon or somewhat green, and the daot-daoton or somewhat thin. So thank you so much guys for listening. Now Coach Hannah will be giving you the examples and the meaning for the affixes in the adjective.
Hi guys, it's me again, your English coach Hannah, back again for another educational videos that will unlock your vocabularies. For today's video, we will be talking about the affixes of an adjectives. Affixes which occurs in adjective or pungway in Cebuano are illustrated in the following. First, ma, to express color. Application is limited to native words. For example, maputi, in English, white. Madalag, yellow. Another example is maitum, black. Next is the indicating mental or moral attributes. For example, maisog in English, brave. Maayo in English, fine. Maulaw, shy. Another example is maanyag, beautiful. Second is the pareho or parehas used in comparison. For example, pareho kahinuon. In English, as studious as. Pareho kaitum, as black as. Another example is pareho kataas, as tall as. In parehas, it is equality in English. For example, parehas kataas, tall like. Parehas kamubo, short like. Third is magkapareho. It implies plurality. For example, magkapareho ang ilang sanina. In English, their dresses are the same. Another example, magkapareho ang ilang kagwapa. In English, their beauty is the same. Fourth is the sama, murag, ug, ingon. It is an expression of equality and similarity. For example, guwapa si Becky sama uingon ni Gloria. In English, Becky is as good-looking as Gloria. Another example, dako ang kusina sama uingon sa kwarto. The kitchen is big like the room. Fifth, using ka, expressing intensification also in exclamation. For example, kadako in English, very big. Kabaga in English, very thick. Another example, kalayo, very far. There is also the using of co-occurring modifier, the kaayo. For example, dako kaayo in English, very big. Gamay kaayo in English, very small. 7. Putting G in the middle of the word in limited occurrences. It expresses plurality. For example, gagmay, small. Mugbo, short. Another example is lagyo, far. 8 is the using of pala. It is the signal of frequentative or habitual actions. For example, palatanum, fond of planting. Palainom, in English, fond of drinking. Another example is palakaon, fond of eating or palahilak, fond of crying. Last, using of on. It is indicated that the item or individual described has the characteristics designated by the base. For example, dag-um, we will put on the last of the word, so it will become dag-umon. In English, cloudy. Daot, daotun. In English, sickly. Another example is hangin, we'll put on the last, so it will become hanginun. In English, windy.
A pleasant morning to everyone. I am Coach Gian, and for today, I am going to share to you about the degrees of comparison of an adjective. It is shared a while ago by Coach Jefferson that an adjective is a word which modifies or tells us more about a noun or a pronoun. Along with being descriptive, adjectives can also express degrees of modifications and comparison. The 3 degrees of an adjective are positive, comparative, and superlative. To start off, an adjective that is said to be in a positive degree is that when there is no comparison, while an adjective that is said to be in a comparative degree is that it is used to compare two nouns or pronouns. Lastly, if an adjective is in superlative degree, it is used to compare more than 2 nouns or pronouns. Okay, so in this sentence, Anna has a nice dress, but Marie's dress is nicer than Anna's. And Sophia has the nicest dress of them all. So in Cebuano term, it is nindot ang sanina ni Ana, pero mas nindot ang sanina ni Marie kaysa kay Ana. Kang Sophia na sanina ang moikina nindutan sa tanan. In this example, the word pretty is the positive degree in referring Anna. Anna is a pretty lady, so there is no comparison here. But when Anna is being compared by Marie, in which Marie is prettier than Anna, so there is a comparison, and the word prettier is a comparative degree. And in here, Hope is the prettiest of them all. So it means the word prettiest here is the superlative degree because Hope is being compared to more than 2 nouns, which is Anna and Marie. Sometimes we want to describe something because we find something worthy or notorious enough to comment on. Sometimes we need to in order to provide some details on a noun. That's what adjectives do. So now, I will share to you the forms and degrees of an adjective and what ways it will be used. In Cebuano, there are some adjectives that use the prefix ma and even fewer ones that use ha, especially adjectives of dimension. But in spoken Cebuano, you can just do away with just the root word. So using these words, for clean is hinlo in Cebuano term, tall and high or taas in Cebuano term, and nice or nindot in Cebuano term. So, in this example, we have here the basic form of words for hinlo, taas, and nindot. So, the word hinlo, we will add ma to make it mahinlo or clean. And then next, for taas, we will add the root word ha to make it hataas or it is tall or high. And for the last one, the word nindot or nice, so it is still nindot. So now, we will go to the second degree or form of an adjective, which is the comparative form. So, there are 2 ways to express it. So, the letter A or the first one is that put the particle mas before the adjective. So, the word hinlo, taas, and nindot will be, so it will be mas hinlo, mas taas, and mas nindot. And the second one, letter B. Put the particle pa after the adjective. So, the word hinlo will be hinlo pa. And the second one, the word taas will be taas pa. And the last one, which is the word nindot, will be nindot pa. So, we can also combine these two ways. So, it will be like this. Mas hinlo pa, mas taas pa, o mas nindot pa. So, to express it in a sentence, we will use this formula. So, the adjective plus the noun or a pronoun plus the word kaysa plus noun or pronoun that is being compared. So, it will be like this. Mas taas pa ka kaysa aning lingkuranan. So, in English, it will be, you're taller than this chair. Next, we will go to the third and last degree of an adjective, which is the superlative degree or form. So, there are three ways to express it. So, letter A, we will attach the prefix pinaka on the adjective. So, it is the most common way. So, we will use again the word hinlo, taas, and nindot. So, the word hinlo will be pinakahinlo, and the word taas will be pinakataas, and the word nindot will be pinakanindot. In this example, ang balay ni Linda ang pinakahinlo na balay nga akong nakitaan. So in English, it will be like this. Linda's house is the cleanest house that I've ever seen. Next, letter B. Attach the circumfix kina plus the word and an on the adjective. So, the word hinlo, taas, and nindot will be like this. So, for the word hinlo, it will be kina hinloan. Alright. Next, the word taas will be kina taasan. And lastly, the word nindot will be kina nindutan. So, in this example, ang kinanindutan, alright, kinanindutan, musayaw, tagaan, og premyo. So, in English, it will be like this. The best, alright, the best dancer will receive a prize. Lastly, we use labing before the adjective. So, the word mahinlo, hataas with its root word, and nindot will be like this. We will just add the word labing. Okay. Now, the mahinlo will be labing mahinlo. And then the hataas will be labing hataas. And the nindot will be labing nindot. In this example, ang grado ni Sam ang labing hataas sa tanan. So in English, it will be like this. Sam has the highest grade of all. And now, it is your turn to answer these questions that is posted here. And then the directions of this activity is that read and answer the questions. So there are 5 questions. The first one, number 1, in your own words, how do you define adjectives? Second, what is the function of adjectives in the parts of the speech? Third and fourth, what are the 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives? So you can give 2 examples in each degree or form. And lastly, the 5th one, so you will construct 3 sentences in your own mother tongue and underline the words that is in adjective. Alright. And that's all for today. I hope you've learned something in here. Thank you for watching and listening to us. And don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe to our FB page and YouTube page. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we post new educational videos. That's all. Keep safe and have a nice day, and see you to our next vlog. Bye!